breathing here. Let's go ahead and bend that opposite knee. Deeper stretch. Good. Straighten both legs. Grab your elbows. Swing side to side. Release your low back. Release your neck. Breathe it out. Good. Back to center. Lift. Here we go. Other side. Ready? 2 circles. Here we go. We're going to do this one ready? We did. Other way. Here we go. Other way. Good. Pull your stretch here this side. And if your knees need to stay bent here, you guys, totally fine. I want you to find the stretch that works for you. Folding your elbows, release your spine. So your upper body is just like a rag doll, and you're just hanging. Breathe. And allow that upper body to shift over to one side, right side or left side. And then to the other side. Woo. And then back to the center. Release the arms like spaghetti. Release the neck, bouncing your head a little bit, like a bowling ball at the end of a string. From here, heels anchor into the ground, and you're going to draw your belly button in towards your spine, slowly rolling it up one vertebrae at a time, nice and easy. Head and neck, glasses come up. At the top, give yourself a nice head roll. Stretching through the mouth, the jaw. If you want to stick your tongue out, that feels really good. And reverse, other direction. Fantastic, you guys. So we're just going to go right into a movement exercise. I'm going to give you a word, and all I want you to do is begin to embody this word, okay? So we're going to add to this in a moment, but first I just want you to go with the word I give you, yeah? So we're going with verbs, we're going with action words, okay? So when the music begins, you're going to take the word I give you, and I just want you to imagine your body is becoming really the definition of that word. You're embodying that word with all of your limbs. Now, this is the part of class, right, where we are getting out of our head and into our body. This is where our inner critic voices can come up for us. And I want you to just move anyway. Let those voices brush past and just let your body lead. Here we go. Let's begin with the word blossom today. So imagine like a flower blossoming. And just let your body begin to explore what that might look like if you were going to blossom. next word, we're going right into it, is the word melt. How would you melt? How would you embody that? Think of melting cheese, think of melting candle wax, think of whatever inspires you. Ask for your suggestions for the next exercise is, this will be an interesting one. This is repel. 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 Push away. Explore that. I'm going to ask you for some suggestions. All right, I need your verbs, your action words. Give me some creative ones. What ones would be fun for you to embody today? And this is all going to tie into our theme in a little bit. Oh, I need a pen, actually. This is going to tie into our theme, which today is forgiveness. We're going to talk about forgiveness a little bit and how that's coming up for us, and where in our lives perhaps we're finding places that need forgiveness, whether within ourselves or in the world around us. So this is all leading somewhere. So what do I have? Anybody have any words that we can use? Ooh, I like that one. Absorb, beautiful. Thank you for that. Calb, absorb. Okay. Good. Who else has a good action word for us? Ooh, that's a good one. How about, I don't think I'm seeing again I think my Instagram is being weird. Okay, so I'm gonna put.
I'll check on it for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you guys some more suggestions. So things like, slippery. Things like, I guess that's more of an adjective maybe, but something that gives you, that inspires the idea of movement within you. Something that, words that feel like, ooh, this would be a fun thing to embody or something to try on.
Fight. I say fight.
Fight. Love it. Love it. We have absorb. We have fight. Any other ones?
I say love.
Beauty.
Love, beauty. Love. I'm going to say float.
Okay, we got some.
Oh,
okay.
Now they're all coming in.
George Laughlin says break out of isolation.
George!
Break out of isolation.
I love you, George.
Hammer says planted. Oh, that's good.
Good. These are good. Okay, great. Now
Planted.
You're coming with them. Planted, break out. What was George?
Break out of isolation.
Love it. Break
Okay,
out.
you can just
I hope I can
I'll
read my
let you know
handwriting.
if
Okay,
anything
that's great.
else.
Okay, good. So this next exercise, all you're gonna do is I'm gonna give you one of these words, and what you're gonna do is create an actual statue out of your body. And this statue is called the word. So if it's break out of isolation, that's what this statue is called. The artist has named it break out of isolation. Let's just start with that one. Let's start with George's, shall we? Okay, so we're going to create a statue as if an artist sculpted you into a sculpture called Break Out of Isolation, okay? So start there. Everybody can go ahead and begin to find that for yourselves. What does that look like for you? What does that statue look like? I want you to find that in your body, and I want you to hold that tension in your body, whatever it is, yeah? And then when the music begins, you're going to start to move. The statue is going to come alive. So as if you are slowly, in slow motion, becoming a real live thing, yeah? And I want you to trust your body to take you to the next moment, and then the next moment, and then the next moment, and then the next moment. So you're just discovering each moment in slow motion. Make sense? Until I will prompt you to begin to move a little faster, move a little faster, move a little faster, and allow this to become its own embodied whole movement piece. Make sense? All right, so get in your statue, find that statue that you like. Breaking Out of Isolation, the statue by George Laughlin. We're there. You guys should really know how to do this. This is a good one for right now. Okay, ready? Okay, when the music begins, hold your statue. Good. Find that tension, hold that tension. And now, slow motion, really slow, beginning to find the next moment. And then the next. next one, which is, oh, I'm gonna go with planted for this one. I think we're only gonna get to about 2 of these today because we're gonna get into the theme in a second. So, planted, Brian Hammers, this is your suggestion, here we go. So, starting with a sculpture, find a sculpture that is called planted. What does that look like? Find it, get creative, adjust it until you find it, don't hurt yourself. Okay? Good, once you're there, really commit to it. That's the secret, that's the magic sauce. You gotta really commit to it. Find that tension in your body, hold it there. Hold it while the music begins. Feel that tension in your body. And then slowly, slow motion. What is the next moment? And the next. Let your body lead the way. Let your body show you what's next. A little bit faster. Exploring it. A little faster. Finding the next moment and then the next. Little faster. Here we go. Pull out. Go back to your original pose. Find that pose. Hold it. Hold it. Find that tension. And then deep breath. Relax. Shake it out of your body. Fantastic. Beautiful, creative, fantastic work, you guys. Good. Now you have everything to prepare you for what's next. So grab a sip of water. Our theme today is forgiveness. And this came to me because, I actually got in a tiny little squabble with Rob and realized that I got upset and then realized what I was most upset at was myself. And realizing that before I could forgive the very minor infraction from my husband, I actually had to forgive myself for the way that I reacted. What we don't give ourselves, we can't give to other people, right? So if we don't forgive ourselves, we don't have that to give to others. And when I talk about forgiveness, this can bring up a lot of things for people. I know defining forgiveness, at least for me, was really hard because I originally was like, well, it's not okay what that person did. Does forgiveness mean that's just friggin' okay? And it's not that. Forgiveness, the definition I love is really choosing your peace, your present peace over resentment of the past. Your peace, your feelings of peace and joy being more important to you than holding on to something that happened that's resentment, because that stuff stays in our bodies. That stuff sort of festers under the surface. And I know right now, as we've had to slow down and sort of step away from our usual frenzy of activity and routine, this really gives us a perfect time to see what is coming up for us around forgiveness. What do we need to forgive within ourselves? What do we need to forgive out there? And I really believe that it starts with us. So today, for the remainder of class, we're going to work with this a little bit. So you've already done a statue. What I want you to do is take a moment, and I want you to, first of all, just take a deep breath together. Deep breath in, deep breath out, maybe closing your eyes, coming inward just for a moment. We're going to just be with the body. And let's go ahead and ask the body, what area, what do I need, what area of my life, or what do I need forgiveness from myself? Or what part of my life needs my forgiveness? I just want you to breathe that in. Just be with that. And this could be anything, you guys, from a tiny fight with your husband like mine was, to forgiving the loss of someone being sick, the loss of a job. We're all facing a lot of big things right now, as well as small things, as our lives are sort of forced into this change. So I want you to allow whatever comes up to be enough. Not too trivial, it's not too little, it's not too big. And whatever this area is that needs our forgiveness, whether it be condition, person, emotion, circumstance, I invite you to create a statue that represents how you feel, how the situation makes you feel, okay? So take a moment. I'm gonna play a little music as you do this. I want you to create that, and I want you to really, I really ask you to do this from your body's perspective. So often we try to create from the mind, and really the body is where, the body knows exactly what to do with this, yeah? So ask your body, how do you want to be? How do you feel about this situation? And then once you're in that pose, I want you to just be with it for a moment. I want you to ask your body, what emotion does this situation invoke? And allow your body to create a pose that really expresses that emotion. Use your face, your eyes, your mouth. And I want you to allow yourself to feel the tension of that, of this pose in your body. Making any adjustments you need to. And in a moment, I'm going to change the music. And when I do so, yet again, we're going to slowly come to life in slow motion. And I want you to allow your body to show you what's next. We're going to allow the body to fully express how it feels about this situation, unencumbered, without judgment. All right? Holding this pose, finding the tension in the body. Keep holding it. Notice your breath, or lack thereof, in this position. Slow motion, begin to find the next moment through movement. Letting your body begin to express your feelings without judgment. Find the next moment. You can begin to height of that tension. Find a new pose. At the height of that emotion, whatever it is, just hold it there in your body. Hold it there. I know this is a lot of energy. Stay with it. Hold that. And then slowly, you guys, we're gonna begin to allow forgiveness to melt the body. Don't think about it in the mind, it's the body. One limb at a time, here we go. Wherever the right arm is, I want you to start with the right fingers. Allowing the warm, gentle waters of forgiveness to begin to melt the right hand, the right arm. Until it's all the way melted, holding the tension in the rest of the body. Let's go with the other arm, the left hand, beginning to let it melt. Allowing the gentle waters of forgiveness to melt the tension in this arm until it is completely melted. And then the head and neck, melting the face, the neck, the shoulders, and even the spine, releasing tension. And then let's begin to melt the right leg, the foot, the knee, the lower leg, upper leg. And then the left foot, feeling that gentle warmth spreading through the body, up the left leg, all the way to your hips. Until you are a puddle on the floor. A melted puddle. Allowing that warm forgiveness to drip and melt every last bit of tension in the body. And if it feels good to you, allow those melty arms to embrace your heart, or those melty hands to be placed somewhere that feels good to you on your body. And all together, take a deep breath, breathing in forgiveness on the inhale. And on the exhale, letting go of any tension, any resentment that still exists in the tissues, the bones, the muscles. Again, together, breathe in. Let go. And I offer you in these last few moments to find a mantra of love and forgiveness for yourself, and to repeat it as many times as feels good to you. Staying where you are. You are, I forgive you. I love you. You are doing your best. I forgive you. I love you. You're doing your best. forgive you. I love you. You are doing your best. Just be with those words, be with the music, be with your melted, forgiven body on the floor these last few moments. Together, let's take a deep breath in, feeling gratitude for showing up today, for being brave, for forgiving ourselves, for being forgiven. And now that we have forgiven ourselves, and as you continue to practice self-forgiveness, know that all of that you give yourself, you now have to offer to everyone else. So let's do that. We're all going through our things, we're all going through stuff, and it's bringing up a lot for all of us. So whatever class has brought forward for you today, that is for a reason. Feel free to take some time after class to really be with that, allow the emotion to flow through you, and just be present with your beautiful truth. Thank you so much. Let's wrap up class. You can stay on the floor if that feels right for you. Otherwise, big breath in, stretching forward and down. Right leg stretch. And left. Stepping to the side, bowing to your brave, beautiful, courageous self. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much. Thank you for sharing this class. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube and just getting this out to people and letting me have a normal everyday thing to do that feels happy and fun. I love you all so much. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.